Hello my friends, Dr. Mandell here. If you're over 50, 60, or even into your 70s and beyond, and you're noticing tingling in your hands, weakness in your legs, maybe you're losing your balance more often or feeling like your muscles just aren't what they used to be, listen closely. This message is for you. I'm here to tell you something that the mainstream doesn't talk enough about, and that's collagen loss. Yes, collagen. As we age, our collagen production drops dramatically. That's why your skin sags, your joints ache, and yes, your nerves and muscles start acting up. But here's sips of good news. You can fight back, and you don't need fancy supplements or expensive pills. Today we're diving into 8 collagen-rich vegetables that you must eat regularly to rebuild your body from the inside out. And I want to talk to you about something that most people ignore, yet it's silently affecting millions of men and women as they age, causing pain, weakness, numbness, and robbing you of the quality of life you deserve. I'm talking about collagen. You've probably heard of collagen in the context of skin creams or anti-aging beauty products. But collagen isn't just about your skin. It's everywhere in your body. It's in your joints, your muscles, your ligaments, your blood vessels, your digestive system, and even your nervous system. Collagen is the most abundant protein in the human body. Think of it like the glue that holds you together. Without enough of it, things start to break down. And when they do, that's when the tingling in your hands begins. The legs start to weaken, the joints get stiff, and the body begins to feel older than it really is. Now let me ask you something. Have you been feeling like your grip isn't as strong as it used to be? Maybe you've noticed numbness or a strange pins and needles sensation in your fingers, especially at night. Perhaps your knees feel unsteady when you stand up, or you get tired after walking a short distance. These aren't just random signs of getting older. These are messages from your body telling you that your connective tissues and nervous system are struggling, likely due to a loss of collagen. Now here's what most people don't realize. Starting around age 25, your body begins producing less collagen each year. And by the time you hit your 50s and 60s, your collagen levels have dropped dramatically, sometimes by more than 50%. That's half the collagen you once had when you were younger. Think about that. So what happens when your collagen levels go down? Let's start with your nervous system. Collagen plays a major role in supporting the protective coverings around your nerves. These coverings are called the myelin sheath. They help transmit nerve signals properly. When collagen and other structural proteins are low, the nerves may become irritated, inflamed, or compressed more easily. That's when you start to feel tingling, numbness, burning, or weakness, especially in the hands and feet. This is extremely common in older adults. Some people call it peripheral neuropathy. Some experience it as carpal tunnel syndrome. Whatever name it's given, the root cause can often be traced back to a lack of structural integrity in your connective tissue, something collagen is responsible for maintaining. Next, let's talk about your muscles and joints. Collagen is what makes up your tendons, ligaments, and cartilage. So when collagen levels drop, these structures become weaker and less flexible. That's when you start hearing those cracking or popping sounds in your knees. That's when you feel stiffness in your hips or swelling in your ankles. And guess what? Your muscles also rely on collagen to maintain strength and recover properly from everyday movements. So if you're someone who's noticing weakness in your legs, maybe walking upstairs has become more challenging, or you're needing more support when you get out of a chair, it's not just age, it's your body saying, I need support, I need the building blocks that keep me strong. And collagen is one of the key players, but there sits more. When collagen starts to decline, your blood vessels also become more fragile. You might bruise more easily or feel cold in your hands and feet due to reduced circulation. That's because collagen is what keeps your arteries and veins elastic and strong. Let me tell you something important here. All of these things are connected. It's not just one system that suffers when collagen breaks down. It's your entire body. It's your joints, your muscles, your nerves, your circulatory system, your gut, your skin, and even your bones. And it's not something you feel all at once. No, it happens gradually. You might start off feeling a little stiffness in the morning, then maybe your hands start tingling at night. You ignore it. Then walking becomes tiring. You think it's just age. Then the numbness increases. Now you can't sleep. Now you can't sleep. Now you're losing balance. You go to doctor after doctor, but no one tells you the root cause because it's not just one thing. It's a systemic problem that's been building quietly over the years. Here's the good news, my friends. You can do something about it, and that's why I'm here today. Understanding that collagen is a critical foundation for your health gives you power because now you know what your body truly needs. You can start making better choices, you can support your collagen naturally, and you can begin to rebuild and strengthen your body, starting with something as simple as your diet. Now, I'm not here to sell you powders, pills, or promises. I'm here to remind you that your body wants to heal. It's designed to repair and regenerate, but it needs the raw materials to do that, and collagen is one of the most important. When you feed your body with collagen-building nutrients, your cells start working more efficiently, your nerves start calming down, your muscles become more responsive, your joints feel more lubricated, your circulation improves, your energy increases. But it starts with awareness. It starts with listening into the signals your body is sending and responding with care. So the next time you feel that tingling in your fingers or that heaviness in your legs, don't sit, ignore it. Don't sit, just brush it off as old age. Recognize it as a call to action. Your body is whispering, help me rebuild. Feed me what I need. Support me so I can support you. And I promise you, when you start giving your body the right tools, including collagen-rich vegetables and nutrients that stimulate natural production, you will feel the difference. You'll start walking easier. You'll notice the numbness fading. You'll feel more alive, more in control, more you again. I say this from my heart. You are not broken. You're just running low on what your body needs to thrive. And collagen is one of the first things you must replenish. So take that step. Start today. Your body is ready to rebuild. All it needs is your decision to say yes to healing. I want to speak to your heart today, not just to your ears. If you know someone who's still dealing with tingling hands, numbness in the fingers, weak legs, or just feeling like your strength and balance aren't what they used to be, you may be wondering, is this just aging? Well, let me tell you something important. Just because you're getting older doesn't mean you're supposed to feel weak. Let's set the record straight. You are not falling apart. You are not beyond repair. Your body is not giving up on you. It's asking for help. It's asking for the right kind of fuel. And one of the most important components of that fuel is collagen, the protein that keeps your body glued together, literally. Now, you've heard the term collagen probably from skin creams or beauty commercials, but collagen is so much more than just something that smooths out wrinkles. Collagen is in your joints, your muscles, your tendons, your ligaments, your blood vessels, your bones, your gut lining, and even in your eyes and nerves. When your body has enough collagen, you move better, feel stronger, and heal faster. But here's the truth. Your body stops producing enough collagen as you age. By the time you reach your 50s or 60s, your natural collagen production is running low. That's why you start to feel the effects. More stiffness in the knees and hips, more cracking when you get up from a chair, more numbness in your hands, slower recovery when you move, bend or twist, and an overall sense of weakness and fatigue. So what do many people do? They go looking for quick fixes, pills, injections, or surgeries. But here's what I want to say to you today with all the love and respect in my heart. You don't need to start with the medicine cabinet. You need to start with your kitchen. Yes, my friends, you can rebuild collagen naturally. You can do it through the food you eat every single day. Let me explain something very simple. Your body is a construction site. It's constantly repairing, rebuilding, regenerating. But what happens if the workers show up and there are no bricks, no wood, no cement, nothing gets built? That's what happens when your body doesn't get the nutrients required to make collagen. It wants to repair your joints. It wants to regenerate your nerves. It wants to rebuild your skin, muscles, and blood vessels. But if it doesn't have the right materials, it can't do its job. Now you may be thinking, Dr. Mandell, do I need collagen powders or expensive supplements? And my answer is not necessarily. If you can support your body naturally, that's always the best place to begin. And it starts with whole foods that are rich in the vitamins and minerals your body needs to produce collagen on its own. That's right, your body is incredibly intelligent. It knows how to make collagen. but it needs key ingredients to do it. And those ingredients come from your diet. Let me share some of the most powerful nutrients that stimulate your body's collagen production and where you can find them in your everyday foods. First up is vitamin C. This is non-negotiable. Without vitamin C, your body cannot make collagen, period. It's the spark plug that starts the whole process. And guess what? You don't need pills to get it. You still find vitamin C in bell peppers, tomatoes, kale, so broccoli, Brussels sprouts, spinach, and citrus fruits. When you eat foods rich in vitamin C, you're sending a clear signal to your body. It's time to build collagen. Next is zinc. Zinc plays a crucial role in activating the enzymes that allow collagen to form. Without zinc, your connective tissues become weak and healing slows down. Zinc can be found in pumpkin seeds, chickpeas, lentils, spinach, cashews. Then there's sulfur. Sulfur is like the framework that holds collagen together. It's responsible for maintaining the strength and elasticity of your tissues. You still find sulfur in onions, garlic, cabbage, asparagus, kale. Also important is vitamin A, which helps with cellular repair and regeneration, something you definitely want more of when fighting weakness, numbness, or inflammation. Vitamin A is found in carrots, sweet potatoes, dark leafy greens, and don't forget about antioxidants. They protect your collagen from breaking down due to stress, toxins, and inflammation. Some of the best sources include beets, spinach, red cabbage, berries, green tea. So what's just the bottom line? You don't need to chase miracle cures. You need to feed your body what it's been asking for. You need to fill your meals with real, natural, collagen-supporting vegetables that give your body the tools to heal itself. You'd be amazed what happens when you consistently nourish your body the right way. Your joints start to feel smoother. Your hands stop tingling. Your legs regain strength. Your skin begins to glow again. And your mind feels sharper. This isn't wishful thinking, it's science backed by nature. And here's what I love most: the foods that help you build collagen naturally also help reduce inflammation, balance your blood sugar, protect your heart, and support your brain. So when you start eating this way, not only are you helping your hands and legs, you're helping your whole body. You start not just surviving, you start thriving. Now I want you to pause and imagine this for a moment. Imagine waking up with no more tingling in your fingers. Imagine walking without pain in your knees. Imagine climbing stairs without your legs shaking. That's the kind of healing that happens when you give your body what it needs. So don't underestimate the power of the food on your plate. Don't wait for disease to show up before you take action. You have the power right now to support your collagen naturally and transform how you feel. It starts today. It starts with one meal, one vegetable, one decision. And remember this, your body is always listening, your body is always responding, and your body is always capable of healing when you feed it with love. Let me start by saying this: healing doesn't have to be complicated, it doesn't have to be expensive, and it doesn't have to come in a bottle. One of the most powerful things you can do to rebuild your body, your strength, and your vitality is to turn to the food nature gave us, foods that are rich in the nutrients your body needs to function and repair. Now, I know many of you are dealing with tingling hands, weak legs, joint pain, fatigue, or that frustrating feeling of just not being as strong as you once were. Maybe you feel like you're losing your balance or your knees give out when you stand up. Maybe your fingers go numb while holding your phone or brushing your teeth. You're not alone, and more importantly, you are not broken. These are signs, signals, messages from your body. Your body is whispering, help me rebuild, help me stay strong, help me heal. And today, I want to tell you about 8 vegetables, yes, vegetables that are like natural medicine. They are loaded with the nutrients that stimulate collagen production, repair tissue, protect your nerves, and strengthen your muscles and joints. So many people think they need fancy supplements to get collagen, and while those can help, they're not the only answer. Your body already knows how to build collagen. It just needs the right ingredients. And those ingredients are right in your kitchen. Let's go through these powerful vegetables one by one. And as I share these with you, I want you to really understand what's happening on the inside when you eat these foods. Let's start with one of the kings of healing, thirsty spinach. This leafy green is loaded with vitamin C, which your body must have to produce collagen. No vitamin C, no collagen. It's that simple. Spinach also contains antioxidants that fight free radicals, which damage your skin, joints, and nerves. Every bite of spinach is like sending a message to your cells. Start repairing. Next we have kale. Kale is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. It contains sulfur, which is an essential component in collagen production. It also helps detoxify your liver and reduce inflammation. When inflammation goes down, your joints feel better, your nerves calm down, and your energy improves. Kale is also rich in vitamin K, which supports bone and joint health, two key pillars when you're trying to fight off weakness in your legs. Now let's just talk about something colorful and powerful. 3 red bell peppers. These are collagen building machines. They contain more vitamin C than oranges, and that's saying something. Vitamin C helps form the triple helix structure of collagen, making your skin tighter, your joints more cushioned, and your connective tissue stronger. Red bell peppers also contain capsaicin, which helps reduce pain and inflammation. That means less aching, less stiffness, more movement. Here's sticks one that many people overlook. 4 tomatoes. Tomatoes are loaded with lycopene, a potent antioxidant that protects collagen from being broken down by free radicals. They also contain vitamin C and other compounds that support the skin and blood vessels. When you support your vascular system, you're improving circulation, which helps reduce tingling in the hands and feet and gives your legs the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Now let's bring in something with a powerful color. 5, beets. Beets are excellent for boosting nitric oxide in the body. What does that mean? Better blood flow, more oxygen delivered to your nerves, muscles, and joints. Beets also contain antioxidants that protect your collagen and fight inflammation. If your legs feel weak or numb, this is one food you want on your plate. It stimulates circulation and regeneration like few other vegetables can. Now here's the classic. 6, broccoli. Broccoli is rich in vitamin C just like the others, but it also has zinc, another key nutrient your body needs to assemble collagen fibers. Zinc helps cells grow, divide, and repair. It's crucial for wound healing, joint strength, and nerve support. Broccoli also has anti-inflammatory compounds that protect your nervous system and fight oxidative stress. Let's just talk about an underrated powerhouse. 7, carrots. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which converts into vitamin A in your body. Vitamin A is necessary for tissue repair and helps your body maintain skin and mucous membranes, which are part of the collagen network. It also protects your skin from oxidative damage and helps rebuild nerve linings, which is crucial when you're dealing with tingling or numbness. And last but certainly not least, 8, cabbage. Cabbage is one of those humble foods that often gets overlooked, but is packed with sulfur, vitamin K, and antioxidants. Sulfur helps produce glutathione, your body's master antioxidant, which helps preserve collagen and reduce joint inflammation. Vitamin K improves bone density and supports cartilage health. And the fiber in cabbage helps gut health, which is where collagen is absorbed and used. Now I want you to pause and reflect. These 8 vegetables aren't rare, they aren't expensive, they're not imported from some remote part of the world. They are right there at your local grocery store, and they are medicine, real, natural, effective medicine. Each time you eat them, you are feeding your body the nutrients it needs to rebuild itself. You are sending powerful signals to your cells, telling them to repair connective tissue, reduce nerve inflammation, strengthen your legs and arms, regrow healthy skin, reinforce your joints and spine, and restore balance and energy to your system. And here's the truth. The more consistent you are, the more dramatic your results will be. It's not about eating these vegetables once a week. It's about making them a regular part of your life. Put them in soups, stews, stir fries, smoothies, however you like. Mix them up, enjoy them, share them with your family. Because the gift you give your body through food is a gift that will come back to you tenfold. So when your hands start tingling or your legs feel heavy, don't panic. Don't run to the medicine shelf just yet. Instead, go to your kitchen, prepare a plate that is full of healing. Let your food become your first line of therapy. These 8 vegetables are not just about nutrients, they're about empowerment. They're about reminding yourself that you are not helpless, that your body still has the ability to repair, regenerate, and restore. You just have to give it what it needs. You are stronger than you think, you are more capable than you've been told, and your healing doesn't have to be in the future. It can start right now, one bite at a time. Today I want to speak to you from the heart. And I want you to hear this not just with your ears, but with your soul, because what I'm about to say could change the way you live your life every single day from this moment forward. You see, so many people I meet come to me with pain, discomfort, and discouragement. They say, "Doc, my legs feel weak, my hands are tingling, I get numbness, my energy is gone, I don't feel like myself anymore." And then they follow up with the question I hear all the time, "What can I do to fix this fast?" Now I understand that question. When you're hurting, when you're scared, when your body feels like it's breaking down, you want relief and you want it now. But here sits what I want to tell you. From experience with love and honesty, healing doesn't come from a single moment. It comes from small, consistent actions repeated day after day. Let that sink in. If you want to say goodbye to tingling hands, goodbye to weak legs, goodbye to those nagging aches, stiffness, and fatigue, then you've got to embrace the power of daily habits. Not quick fixes, not shortcuts, but daily loving actions that tell your body, "I care about you. I believe in your ability to heal, and I sit them and give you what you need every single day." You see, your body is a beautiful, intelligent, self-healing machine. But just like any machine, it needs the right fuel, the right maintenance, and the right support. And it needs these things consistently. You can't just eat healthy for one day and expect a lifetime of results. You can't just stretch one time and expect all your stiffness to go away. You can't just meditate once and expect your mind to be peaceful forever. Healing is a process, my friends, and every little thing you do, every choice you make is either taking you one step closer to healing or one step further away. Now don't let that overwhelm you, because the beautiful truth is this: you don't need to do everything at once. You just need to start with one small healing habit today and keep doing it. Let me give you some examples. Maybe today you start your morning with a glass of warm lemon water instead of coffee. That supports your digestion, your liver, and your hydration. That's a healing habit. Maybe you take 10 minutes in the afternoon to go for a slow walk in the sun, breathing deeply and moving your legs. That improves circulation, stimulates your nerves, and reduces inflammation. That's a healing habit. Maybe tonight, instead of watching TV until midnight, you decide to go to bed 30 minutes earlier to give your body time to regenerate. Because guess what? Collagen repairs itself while you sleep. That's such a healing habit. And maybe you add spinach, kale, broccoli, or cabbage to your plate today, not just because they taste good, but because you know they're feeding your body the nutrients it needs to build strong joints, calm nerves, and powerful muscles. That, my friend, is a healing habit. Each one of these actions might seem small by itself, but over time, these tiny choices stack up. They compound, they form a lifestyle. And that lifestyle leads to long-term sustainable healing. You see, it's never about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Some days you might fall off track. That's okay. What matters is that you get back on and keep going. Healing isn't a straight line. It's a journey. It has ups and downs, progress and plateaus. But the more you stick with your healthy habits, the more your body begins to respond. Your legs start to feel stronger. Your grip returns. The tingling in your hands begins to fade. Your energy picks up. You start walking with confidence again. And slowly that light inside of you, the one that's been dimmed by pain, begins to shine again. But you've got to trust the process. You've got to say to yourself, I am worth this, my body is worth this, my health is worth this. Too often people look outside themselves for answers. They search for a magic pill, a doctor to fix everything, a device that will make it all better. But the real power, the true power has been within you all along. You hold the keys to your healing, and the keys are your daily decisions. Every time you choose to eat foods that build collagen, every time you choose to move your body gently with love, every time you choose rest, water, sunshine, forgiveness, and gratitude, you are creating a healing environment inside your body that no pill can match. Let's say you decide to eat just one collagen-supporting vegetable each day, maybe some steamed broccoli with dinner or some shredded cabbage in your salad. That's one habit. Let's say you do 5 minutes of gentle stretching every morning, opening up your joints, relieving nerve pressure, getting blood flow into your legs and hands. That's another habit. Let's say you drink more water and start cutting back on refined sugar, fried food, and processed snacks that damage your collagen and inflame your joints. That's a powerful shift. These are simple, doable steps, and when done daily, they unlock profound healing. Now, I know that some of you may feel discouraged right now. You've tried things before. Maybe you've gone to doctors who didn't listen. Maybe you've taken medications that only mask the symptoms but never address the cause. But I stepped near to remind you of something very important. Your body is still capable. Your body still remembers how to heal, and it wants to return to balance. You just need to show up for it every single day with love, patience, and consistency. There is such a saying, love, the pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. So don't give up on yourself. Don't give in to hopelessness. Instead, lean into your daily habits. Trust that each choice you make is taking you in the right direction, even if it's slow, even if you don't see the results right away. Healing is like planting a garden. You don't plant the seeds and expect a tree tomorrow, but you water it. You give it sun. You nourish the soil. And over time, you grow something strong, beautiful, and lasting. That's what daily healing habits do for your body. So I want you to ask yourself today, what's one habit I can start right now to support my healing? What's one food I can eat, one movement I can make, one thought I can choose right now to help my body restore itself? And then do that one thing, and tomorrow do it again, and the next day do it again. And before long, you won't just feel better, you'll feel empowered. Let's take a moment together, breathe in and out. Now I want to speak directly to your heart, because what I'm about to say might go against everything you've been told about your body, your age, and your health. You sure have probably heard phrases like, this is just part of getting old. That's just as normal for someone your age. You still have to live with it. Well, I'm here to tell you something very different. You are not powerless. Aging is not a disease. And you do not have to accept pain as your new normal. We've been conditioned to believe that as we get older, our bodies are supposed to fall apart, that weakness, tingling, joint pain, and fatigue are just part of the package. But let me ask you, if that were true, how do we explain the 70-year-old still hiking mountains, the 80-year-old gardening every morning, the 90-year-old who still dances with her grandkids? It's not luck, it's not genetics alone. It's about understanding and honoring the body and making choices that allow it to keep functioning the way it was designed to. You see, aging is inevitable, but how you age is up to you. When I say you have power, I mean that you have real influence starting today over how your body feels, how it moves, and how it heals. Now maybe you're saying, but Dr. Mandell, I've got chronic tingling in my hands, my legs feel weak, I can sit, even stand for long without discomfort. And I want you to know, I hear you, I believe you. And I sit not here to dismiss your pain, but I am here to remind you of this truth. Your body is not broken. Your body is responding to years of patterns, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, and how you think. Guess what? Those patterns can be changed. And when you change the pattern, you change the outcome. Let's just talk about this thing we call pain. Pain is not your enemy. It's your messenger. It's your body's way of saying, hey, I need help. Something sits out of balance. Pay attention to me. And too often we silence that message with pills, with distractions, with excuses. But when you start listening, when you stop ignoring the signals, something incredible begins to happen. You take back control. You start eating in a way that nourishes your cells. You start moving in a way that strengthens your joints and muscles. You start sleeping in a way that restores your nervous system. You start thinking in a way that lifts your spirit. And over time, the pain, it starts to fade. Not overnight, not with a magic wand, but gradually, steadily, with real healing. I've seen it over and over again. People who thought they were too far gone reclaim their health simply by realizing, I am not a victim of aging. I am a partner in my body, is healing. Now I know the world around you might not support this message. There's a whole industry built on selling you the idea that you're declining, that you're fragile, that you need expensive treatments just to survive the day. But as I'm here to tell you, you are stronger than you been led to believe. Just think about your body for a second. Think about how your heart has been beating nonstop since the day you were born. Think about how your skin renews itself. How your bones repair after a fracture, how your cuts scab and heal, how your immune system fights for you every single day. Your body is miraculous and it's never too late to support it. Even if you neglected your health, even if you had years of bad habits, even if you feel discouraged and defeated, your body still wants to heal, and you have the power to help it do just that. That power starts with your choices. You can choose to feed your body foods that stimulate collagen production like spinach, kale, broccoli, and tomatoes. These aren't just vegetables. They are medicine in plant form. You can choose to stretch for 5 minutes every morning, improving blood flow to your legs and relieving pressure on nerves that cause tingling. You can choose to stand up from your chair every hour, take a few steps, and activate the muscles that have gone dormant. You can choose to think differently, to stop saying, I am getting old, and start saying, I am getting stronger every day. That's where your power lives, in the choices you make consistently, not in one giant decision. And the beauty of this is that every small choice adds up. One healthier meal, one deeper breath, one moment of stillness, one glass of water, one night of good sleep, one walk in the sunshine. These are not small things. These are transformational things when done repeatedly. You see, the body doesn't heal in leaps and bounds. It heals in tiny wins, quiet victories you may not even notice at first. One day the tingling feels a little less, then your legs feel more stable. Then you start climbing stairs again. Then you're laughing and moving and living, not just existing. That is what SIP's possible when you realize you are not your diagnosis, you are not your age, you are not your pain. You are a powerful being with the ability to create change starting right now. And that doesn't mean you won't face challenges. Of course you will. Life will always bring some discomfort, but the difference is you'll no longer feel helpless. You still know that pain doesn't define you. You'll know how to respond to your body with care and wisdom. You'll know that you can move through difficulty with grace and strength. And you still inspire others along the way, because when people see you eating better, moving more, smiling brighter, they still want to know your secret, and you can tell them the truth. I stopped waiting for someone to fix me, and I started working with my body to heal myself. Now that SIPs is empowerment. So my friend, if no one has told you today, you are not too old. You are not too damaged. You are not too far gone. You are right on time, and you are more powerful than you know. Start using that power. Use it to nourish. Use it to move. Use it to love yourself every day.